Tell me, what's your lofty mission in life that lets you sneer at my humble profession?
Yes, lofty bird.
No, they're not pirates, Lofty.
Hey there, and welcome to TalkWord. This is where we get totally nerdy about English words. And today, we are aiming high. I mean, literally high, because we're going to break down the awesome word lofty. So, let me ask you something. What does a mountain have in common with a really big idea? Sounds kind of like a riddle, right? Well, stick with me because the answer is actually the secret to understanding everything about the word lofty. Okay, so to really get a handle on lofty, let's start with the most obvious meaning, the one you can literally see. We're going to build this thing from the ground up. You see, when we call something lofty, we're not just saying it's tall. No, it's way more than that. It's impressively tall. It's got this feeling of like grandeur and massive scale. Think majestic. That's the vibe. So think about it. You've got those lofty mountain peaks that look like they're scraping the clouds. Or picture yourself inside a huge old cathedral, and you look up at those lofty ceilings. It just takes your breath away, right? And of course, nature gives us some of the best examples, like those ancient, lofty redwood trees that are just, wow. All right, so we've got the physical height thing down. Easy enough. But now is where lofty starts to get really interesting. Because it's not just for stuff you can point to. It's also for ideas, for things you can reach for. So what we do is we take that same concept of being way up high and we use it as a metaphor for our goals and ambitions. A lofty goal isn't just, I'm going to clean the garage this weekend. No way. It's a big, admirable, super inspiring goal. It's one you really have to work for, kind of like climbing one of those lofty mountains we just talked about. Here's a great way to see it in action. She held the lofty ambition of finding a cure for the disease. I mean, think about that. Finding a cure, that is a massive, incredibly admirable goal, right? It's noble, it helps humanity. So in this case, lofty feels completely positive and inspiring. But wait a second, because lofty has a secret third personality. And this one, it's got a bit of a dark side. It's a total twist. See, it's not always a good thing. You can also use lofty to talk about someone who's acting all high and mighty. Like they're literally looking down their nose at you. And this is what's so cool about this word. You've got this split personality. When you're talking about an idea, lofty is inspiring and noble. But when you use it to describe an attitude, it totally flips and becomes negative. It means they think they're better than everyone else, arrogant, condescending, the whole deal. Okay, let's put that in a sentence. He dismissed my suggestion with a lofty wave of his hand. Just picture that for a second. That's not a friendly wave, is it? It's the kind of wave that just screams, your little idea is beneath my notice. It's so dismissive, so arrogant. And that, my friends, is the negative side of lofty. Whew, okay, so we've got physical height, noble goals, and arrogant attitudes. That is a lot for one little word to handle. So you know what? Let's put them all side by side so we can make this whole thing crystal clear. This tour is perfect. Let's walk through it. First up, the castle had lofty towers. Okay, that's just talking about how tall they are. The feeling is neutral, nothing good or bad. Next, he spoke of lofty ideals like freedom and justice. Now we're talking about noble goals. The feeling here is definitely positive. And finally, her lofty tone made her seem unapproachable. Ah, see? Now it's about an arrogant attitude, and the feeling is totally negative. What does this all tell you? The most important thing, context, is everything. So, how can you start using this word without messing it up? Easy. Just run through this quick mental checklist. Step 1. Am I talking about the height of an actual object? If yes, you're good to go. If no, on to step 2. Is it about an idea, or is it about someone's attitude? And that brings you to the last question. Is the vibe I'm going for positive, like a hero with noble goals, or is it negative, like an arrogant villain? Easy peasy. Okay, we've pretty much dissected the word lofty, looked at it from every angle, so guess what? Now it's your turn. It's time to take this powerful word out for a spin. All right, let's do a super fast final recap. Just remember the 3 faces of lofty: impressive height, noble ideals, and that snotty, arrogant attitude. And the golden rule, the one thing you absolutely have to remember? Context. It's all about the context. And that leaves me with one last question for you to think about. Let's stick with that awesome, positive, inspiring meaning of the word, okay? So tell me, what's the loftiest goal you have for yourself? Seriously, think big. Hey, I really hope you had fun digging into the word lofty with me. If you're the kind of person who loves this stuff and wants to make your own explainers, you should totally check out the TalkWord mobile app. You can actually create your own little word explanation podcast hosted by two super friendly hosts. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next TalkWord.
Or Horatius, or Orpheus, people so lofty they sound as if they shit marble.
Oh, someone lofty and far above us all.